Hey everybody, Asher back with more Star Traders Frontiers, picking up right where we left off with Captain Zidovitsky. And let's go ahead and look at our crew, because we have a level up somewhere. Where's our level up? Well, it's Lilu. You can actually filter this for leveling. You can filter this for injured. Nobody's right here. Fighters. Well, let's go ahead and do this. So, Lilu, our engineer. Now, our officers, we have a little bit more leeway in how we want to do this. So what do we want to do for jobs? We could just buff up our engineer and get more electronics in there. But there's some other options that we have as well, because you can multi-class, and it's kind of important to do that. We could make you part spy, which is pretty good. I also like doing some kind of mixing and matching with like electronics tech. That can be pretty good. We do have a few electronics techs available right now, and we don't have any spies. And spies also still gives us some electronics, same as engineer. So let's multi-class right away. So multi-classing at least once early is good, but I'm going to be upgrading our engineering just to try and get some basics going. So that's a start. Now where we left off last time is we got a lot of cargo that's supposedly good for stuff. The raw spice is a little bit of a risk to take, because if your trade law is too high, you can't trade raw spice. So hopefully we don't get screwed. Let's fly. So we're flying through space. That's kind of what this game is about. We trade, we do missions, we fly, then we run into ships. First contact with a merchant ship. Now there's some various options that we can do here. We can attempt to retreat, we can demand tribute, or we can bribe to try and get them to not talk to the local faction. We can surrender, which gives up all of our cargo. Really don't want to do that. So they're trying to run, we're trying to run. And we all leave and nothing happens. Now rumors, there's a merchant fleet. They're swarming this area. Cool. Let's keep going. And you're just going to run into more ships. This is one of the things where you just get random encounters from time to time, and that's how it goes. But here we go. Oceanic world with thin atmosphere. Hydra Trese. Very dangerous to explore with little richness. So, probably like the worst combination possible. But we do have missions that are available in this zone. And we have the one-way shipper. We have our starport. Let's might as well refuel. The fuel's really expensive here. We have no repairs. I thought for sure we'd have repairs. No wages to be paid. No recruits that need to be given. One morale to boost. Brenna is just not happy. But we have a lot of injuries, including Lilu the officer being injured. So that's exciting. So, how do we score ourselves here? We can sell our raw spice. Yay! Actually, we did pretty good here. Do I want to hold on to the hydrocarbon crude? That's going to depend here, but that's raw spice, that's good enough. That's selling for quite a bit of money. Buy cargo. You can see that some of these things are better than others. Some of these things are really restricted, but we are going to be visiting a refining area to visit our next contact next. So, what's good here? Pop zones, luxury clothing, also pop zones. We may have some population zones nearby. Crop harvesters, important for that. That's actually not bad, and we do have one farm area here. So water purifiers, refinery zones, biomass. That's not my favorite. Clothing. Okay, so we're going to probably buy 33 bits of clothing, and unfortunately we can't sell the electronic components yet, because that's a really good thing. But let's check our map real quick, because like I said, we want to go to where our contact is. That's one of our goals for today, but we don't know, like, what's this planet called? Oh, Malkalune Prime, apparently. Who knew it's the capital place? Like, if we check our map here right now, and this is sorted by distance right now, so pardon me while I scroll through this. You can see we don't have any information on their shops, so we'll get there. But that's one of our goals, to go to the prime area. Apparently I'm hitting the wrong buttons, because I should be able to skip back to being down here. So we'll see if we can do better on the crude. That's not bad. We do have 42 cargo available. The question is, can we sell it for better at the refinery area versus the crude, which we may be able to sell better. Yeah, let's hold on to that. So clothing, everyone needs clothing, right? Let's see what else we got. One-way shipper. So our local spice table where we can meet and complete our business. Yay, we got 4,000 in payment. It's nice when it's that easy. Okay. So down we go. We have an orbital station, a luxury population station. So we'll want to visit all these, and they have a... they don't have too much here, but... let's just pay down here a visit. We ran into, oh no, another merchant. And they're with our factions, so we'll just say hello, wave. We still get experience for some of these encounters, which is nice. So merchant fleet, we would not be terribly surprised to see any of this. So space to fly through space. Clearly there's a merchant fleet swarming through here. And pirates! Oh boy, and pirates of a faction that do not like us. They're initially hostile, now they're completely hostile. Congratulations, here's ship combat. A system that hopefully will get some more love in the early access, at least for how it appears. Our goal for our first bunch of combats is going to be to run the hell away. So let's see, can we use any of our talents to help us run away? Yes, we can. Any other weapons that we can fire at them? Okay. So this is how ship combat works. You get your different cards. Once again, very endless space for these things, and then they resolve simultaneously. So the idea is that you're not totally in control, but holy crap, they hit us. Come on, guys. We're not like supposed to be on fire here, but we should be able to run away okay. We've escaped. It's a draw, apparently, but we got some repairs we got to do. So continue, combat log, ship report, all these numbers here, but the most important thing is that we can leave. So that's what ship combat looks like, and you can see here, one crew member, we lack skilled pilots. Wait a minute. Did we lose a crew? Okay. Check our crew. No filters. I don't think we actually lost somebody, did we? Huh. Well, we'll find out. I'm sorry. I know there's a number here for like what crew out of what crew. So let's see. 4 crew members, dangerously low health, low morale. And yeah, let's go ahead and land. Because a lot of things... I wish we were plotting a course for somewhere new. Well, suck it, I guess. Spice Hall, first things first. Recruits. 7 recruits available. We can actually recruit somebody. So we did lose a pilot. That sucks, but... I do want to get a diplomat at some point. Let's go ahead and go to the doctor first. Pay. I need to look back at the fee and see... Oh, heck, Halkin left and did not return, so he actually deserted. Well, sucks to be you, I guess, right? Because we were gonna have some good times together. But piloting is one of those non-negotiables. We do need a pilot here, so let's go ahead and recruit. Hooray! We got a new pilot. And we can apparently get some talents on them too. Pay wages, so we got more leveling here. Starport, new things here. Anything else? Doesn't seem like it. So yeah, we did really good waiting for the crew here. We got a much higher profit on here. So 3,000 there. Clothing for 7,000. So we're doing pretty good. All right. So where's our next places? There is an orbital station nearby, so we may just go ahead and buy a bunch of those. There is a luxury population place nearby, so we could buy a bunch of vodka. Deuterium alloy, also pretty useful. Is there anything that's kind of B range that's a better margin here? Industrial, no. Like, we can get some polymer ignits. Fertilizer, good for farming. But really not a lot of great, like, stuff. Ready to eat rations. Those are pretty reliable to sell. I think I'll get these, so... We'll see if you guys want to buy those as well. Luxury population, why not? Okay, we also have some people that can level up, and we also have a contact here. Spice Trader, fun. So you can get us a little more like credit and everything, but right now you can see we're missing something. We have credits, we have the personal rep cost, but lacks the influence required to further sponsor the Star Trader. So we've got to actually work on buffing her influence somehow. And we can do that. We can do Trait Negotiator, so she'll give us some missions. Weapons Dealer to try and do this, or Conflict Trade Ban. We can do missions that further that. Let's try the Negotiator. So one jump, that puts us outside of the system. And let's see, these are about the same. So Scientist Risks. Public Exchange will place the Scientist officially under Cedar Syndicate's protection. Keep her safe, so we must safeguard the life of the Scientist. So pretty much transporting somebody. Or the Investigator. And do Hostile, the Syndicate World of Epsilon Ring. Well, both of these are fun. Let's do this one. Alright, so we're just trying to gain some trust right now. How long, I should have checked, how long do we have to do that? 35 weeks. That gives us enough time to kind of do what we want to do. What crew's leveling up today? So we have a junior pilot. One of the things that's interesting here is that I do have my settings set for automatically having our lower crew here do stuff, but it is early access, so things don't always work. So jobs. This is our quartermaster. Who do we like for our quartermaster to have? I think an appropriate thing, because right now quartermaster comes with a ship ops command and intimidate. I kind of like having smuggler on here as well, because why not have a quartermaster be somebody that can actually dual task that? Do we have anybody else leveling up? Just you. So one new talent from job. You are a pilot. I like having savings throw stuff early. Guided fire is also pretty good. Let's get another one of you, because we don't like all the failing here. So what did I say before? Our cargo is good for orbital stations as well as luxury here. So where can we go? We have a luxury and an orbital here. Let's prioritize the orbital first. Maybe they'll have something to luxury place once. So we're still down some gunners. Yeah, we got whacked hard by that pirate. So standard radiation world, very dense atmosphere. The pressure is starting to get to me. Yeah, I bet it is. Alright. That's why we're just in the orbital area, so starport. Spice Hall. We don't gotta worry too much about that. So what's on the exchange? Ready to eat rations. That's a good enough profit for me. And Vidga. Alright, not really very exciting here. So synthetic food. What's good for luxury population here? Not really you. Hydrogen fuel, I guess. Clothing's probably better, but that's not a fantastic margin. This is more for banking on a good margin here. So do we want to do 24 to 30 with 54 max? Safe bet's probably hydrogen fuel. Not a huge profit margin, but... And see, they don't have a lot of stuff here, so... I guess we can get both. Almost full. Certain things we can't sell or buy right now. Alright. By the way, one of the reasons I'm exploring some of these worlds early is just to try and get as much information in our home sector as we can, especially since things are a little spread out. But right now, we only have one mission. We got 34 weeks. We got sufficient time. We go out to the map here. You can see this actually punts us over here. And this is a fairly dangerous area because we are not friendly. So let's see, where else can we go? We're going to go here. And then what other missions do we have? You can see right away, these guys are not going to have anything open to us. So this is an industrial area that's off limits because, once again, we have a trade ban between these people. They won't even let us refuel. Those suckers. Okay. Let's go to this luxury world. And on this luxury world, we have a no rep. Pretty much just here to see the sights. Apparently we got 5,000 in repairs at some point for really screwing up. And pay wages, gain a character level for all these people. And they should automatically level up. We don't need to recruit. We do need Fia and Brenna once again. Brenna, what is up with you? You just always need the spice. Okay. So, vodka is illegal here. Sheet. Good thing it's only 8 units. That's where we go back to, what's your trade law here? Extreme trade law. You want low trade law if you're trying to sell some of this junk here. So it needs 7 or lower. So hydrogen fuel, like I said, safe bet. We get a little bit of cash here. Not great. Get a little bit of cash. Clothing, not great. Demand. Alright, what can we buy here? Biomass. Biomass is liked on farming places. So I did see a farming planet up on the top. Let's go visit it. Maybe we'll get some other stuff on the way. What else? You guys don't have a lot of stuff for sale. Buying scrap. Industrial, orbital, or high-tech zones, but that's not really worth it. Alright. So we got a mining and a farming place. Let's go to the farming place first, then we can visit one or both of these mining stations. We do have... you know, we can visit over here and then visit back to see what our other person wants to do. So, waypoint up, here we go. And we're just passing through. You can see military officer for someone that's kind of neutral. And we can try and retreat or we can bribe them. I'm not going to worry about bribing. We lost 1 reputation. That sucks. I don't want to lose too much reputation. So unexpected violence among the crew, so people are actually fighting here. We got some ship damage as well. Great, guys. You guys need to just get along. Void engine containment failed, and so we have ship damage, additional fuel cost. But look, we're at the wonderful world of Sayak Gamma, a large jungle world that's very dangerous and once again not very rich. So I've never seen so many ships in one place. Incredible. Well, this is a farming world. And apparently we don't... I told you I'm going to click on that quite a bit. Pay wages for the captain. Yes, that's me. Or not me, that's someone else. Gunner once again needing things here, but otherwise okay. Biomass, good enough profit. Like I said, we're not going to get a high profit on that, but grain. Grain is good. Synthetic food, really good. Grain, pop, refinery, Lux population zones. Edible plants, good. We only really have mining stations up here, but we may be able to grab some grain and throw it into the next area. Leather. Interesting. Frozen food. Interesting. And then we get to some of the other stuff here. So... I mean, do you think we're going to see some populated or refinery places soon? Maybe. That's worth coming back to, I think, before we duck out. But let's go get something that we know is going to sell on the mining stuff. 67 units is good enough for me. So we definitely want to pop here before we go into one of these areas to go to the next place. Let's explore this mining area. Oh, that bugs out sometimes. So you can see we're still just flying across space. No rebreathers at all. The void be praised. So these people like to go in here. We do have an orbiting station and Fortuna City, which is mining. And let's see. What do we got? Where's our cargo button? There's our cargo button. Mining, Lux Pop, or Lux Pop mining. I'll just explore the orbital place here, just for funsies. Just to know it's that their exchange. They'll actually buy the vodka. We may want to unload that. And they have some good stuff for sale, but we do not have trade permits. Keep in mind that the trade permit that we have is with a different faction. So that's not going to work, but we'll keep this in mind. Fortuna City, on the other hand. Because every man, woman, and child in this zone is in a uniform. Yeah, that's fun. Alright, 10. That's better. That's fine. pay wages, so we get a lot of people to get some stuff here. We'll definitely want to upgrade that. We don't need to worry about recruits. Cal, the pilot, is having problems, but that's okay. And what's at our exchange? Synthetic foods didn't do too great here, but we are going to go to another mining station where they may be more in demand. I think this is more than the other one. So what exchange do you have to buy? See, we can't really go from mining to mining super well, so we don't need to buy too much right now. Alright, so let's go to our other contact here. This is where we started out, or one of these. No, we haven't been to this orbital place yet. Like, I want to try and explore as much as we can with different places, just so we can go ahead and kind of have a map for what's good, what's not so good here. So, mining back with our contact here. We want to stop at that farming place before the next area we go to. So, land. We do have other action buttons here. We don't need to worry about this yet. Pay wages. I need to level up my people. Forgot to do that. Synthetic food, also not great. We'll just unload it. Buy here. That's pretty good. Crystals, that's really good. Especially if we're going to an orbital place. Hopefully they're in demand, because our next stop's an orbital area. And we'll fill you out there. So what else? Prince. We have one mission that we can offer. We can take up to 2. Alright, this is fun. Lurking Hunter. So 1 jump away versus we have 30 weeks to do it. So patrol the shipping lanes. I don't really like that one. Lurking Hunter. We'll patrol until we manage to track down the bounty hunter. Shipping lanes until the pirate captain shows himself. We have a chance to convince the pirate to find another world to raid, which can work. Force him to abandon his house contract with bribery, threats, or violence. Well, let's see here. I think we have a better chance of success on this one, so. And we can request another mission here. Let's see. Pending decision. Diplomatic tour. I like these. Okay. And we have 1 jump. We already go the fire cluster, and this will pay us quite a bit. I'll go ahead and accept this. I mean, we could have gotten a lot more stuff here, but we want to make sure we do things that do have a potential to succeed. So let's go to the orbital station. See what we can get. Like I said, just a few decisions here. And we'll have some opportunities, like if we check the star map right now. We do have missions that take us to both areas here. So we'll start here with our new missions. I'm pretty sure Fire Cluster is our diplomatic one. Yeah. So we have a year and 4 weeks to do this one. So, Explorer with our own faction. So we can just acknowledge trade details, travel conditions, and get information, and more importantly, experience. And I didn't actually do anything with my crew. Shame on me. Alright, so 3 officers are up. Train a job. Well, we do have merchant. We also want to get commander, though, since we are the captain. And there's some other things we can do. Military officer might not be bad, but we want merchant and commander right now. Let's see. McGee. You are the smuggler quartermaster. Let's go ahead and train you in quartermaster a little bit more. Oh, actually, we have some talents you can get as well. So stern leader, watchful eyes, also good. Perceptive boss, also good. Contract bargain keeps people from leaving, which is pretty good. Cunning slip, pass the stealth test. We don't have anyone that can do that right now, so I think that's probably going to be best versus watchful eye. So we may need that down the road. And then next we have a job rank for our medical doctor with the knife. So let's go ahead and get combat medic as well. Could be pretty useful eventually, just to try and get some. We'll get our doctor buffed as well. So to the orbital station we go, and we're almost at video end time. So what we're going to do here, refuel, definitely refuel. You all don't have good spice, which stinks a little, but hey, what can you do? And we have an upgrade for our captain, but you guys will buy the crap out of this stuff, so happy day for me. Actually, I probably should have min-maxed that, because if we have a talent available on the captain, and we do, I screwed that up. Fun. So anyway, we want to get more merchant skills. We want to get negotiation up. But more importantly, there's some good captain things here, like Aura of Command's very important. Discerning glance when recruiting, discover one trait for a crew member. Your newly hired crew member gains improved attributes. That's very good, but it doesn't seem like we're recruiting a lot yet. What I should have done before we did that other trade was get Mark and Confidant, so that's a misplay on my end. So, probably Discerning Glance is going to be our next talent. These are all good things. Alright, so other than screwing that up, we get to plot our next course here. So we know we're going to be going to the Jabiri Abyss for pirate persuasion. So if we go to the map here, we want to go ahead and plot our course. Right? Oh, wrong button! Wrong. All the wrong buttons. Alright. So let's go ahead. This one, we have plenty of time to do this, but let's go ahead and waypoint this one first so we know where we're going. I think it's appropriate to end our episode with one more trip to Farming Town. And that's going to do it for this one. This is Asher. And like I said, this is just a very interesting game. Lots of little details to try and go into, but we're about to go into our first area. Before we do that, let's go ahead and just resupply here, because we're going to be going into hostile territory. We want to repair. We do have some things that we can upgrade, but big thing is just to try and make sure our crew is all very happy, very happy, very happy. And we have a lot of injured crew as well, so have fun with that. We're still down on gunnery, but that'll change over time. You guys definitely don't want that. What we want to buy is grain. And we're going to look for a populated area to sell the grain to next time. So 51 units of grain, good enough for me. One more upgrade here for Lilu, who we want our engineering up first. That's kind of a requirement here. Port maintenance is good. We do have Sly Move or Disappearing Act, which are all very good. Close Observation. Sharp Scrutiny grants wisdom % to reveal a contact's hidden traits when money changes hands. That can be pretty good, but I think we'll start with some of the savings throws here as well. So, yeah, we kind of need that. So that's it for now. This is Asher. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And next time we are going to be charting the stars and specifically doing some hyperspace fun travel. So hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. I will see you next time. Once again, if you have any questions, want to know more, this is very much a gameplay sort of demonstration focus thing, but if you want to know more about the game, by all means leave it in the comments. If you have suggestions for me for playing, by all means leave it in the comments. I do have some hours logged in this game, but I'm always happy to learn new things. So thanks for watching. Take care.